Acid is a webcomic created by Twitter artist Lord Maru. As of time of recording, there are currently 38 chapters available to read on Tapas Comic, but because the chapters are divided into arcs for the sake of this review, I was only able to cover the prologue and the first 3 chapters of the Aaron arc. Divine Acid follows Chance the Rabbit, a bunny rocker with electrical powers, who's trying to get his groove back after some personal setbacks and falling out with an old friend and collaborator. But luckily he has such an incredible support system that wants to help him and see him succeed. Also in this world, it follows BoJack Horseman logic of anthro people and humans coexisting and no one has a problem with it, nor do they address it. It's just treated as a normal thing, which I like and allows for more creative character designs. Chance the Rabbit is a singer and plays a guitar that shoots lightning at the Black Bunny Lounge. In the prologue, it was revealed that he was dealing with a lot of issues of anger and envy regarding his music until remembering the time he ran into one of his fans, telling him how much she and her friends genuinely adored Chance's music, giving him a wake-up call to what should be motivating him and his art. While Chance's friends believe in him, he's having a hard time accepting that for himself, worried that everyone's sacrifices for him won't be worth it and that his performances are just a waste of time. He's an anxious artist, unsure of his place in the world, or even if he has one for that matter, and damn, if that isn't such a relatable feeling that every artist in any creative field has felt or is going through right now. In Chance's younger years, he had far more confidence in himself, but dealing with the reality of chasing your dream and falling out with a dear friend has been replaced with misery. It's a saving grace that he has such great friends now to help pull him out of that funk. Jenny is Chance's supportive girlfriend and pianist at the Black Bunny Lounge. She also works part-time to support both of them, which Chance worries if that's fair on her, but she doesn't mind since they're a team that supports each other. I like Jenny. Everyone needs a Jenny in their lives. And James is their smart-mouth, anime-loving friend and roommate. I think he lives in the same house as them, so I'm assuming he's the roommate. James does what he can to help uplift Chance, even when he does get reminded to not spend all of his money on manga and anime figures. Folks, we got ourselves another self-made comic on our hands. Lord Maru, as far as I can tell, is the artist behind all the visuals for Divine Acid. Such amazing craftsmanship from the character designs, backgrounds, and structure of the panels are outstanding. I love how creative some of the panels can get to push exaggeration of an action between characters, or even setting the tone of how they feel. Speaking of which, Maru excels at their character expressions, pushing just far enough that it's not cartoonishly exaggerated, but you can tell just by looking at them how they're feeling or thinking. The pacing is also really well done. Nothing felt too rushed as I was finishing up part 3 of the Aaron arc. I actually had to stop myself from reading further for the sake of this review, because the story is so emotionally enticing and the structure makes me want to keep reading and learn more about these characters and their relationships to each other by the end of each chapter. Great work on Maru's co-writers' parts, Alejandro Fletes and Frenzy the Bat, whose writings I've also mentioned on IndieCember this month. Check out the shorts. Their socials will also be in the link below. The lettering is legible but might be better enjoyed on mobile since I couldn't zoom in on desktop, but that just might be a tapas thing more so than this comic particularly. While this is a mature comic, at most there's some swears and physical tango implications as far as I've read, I think every creative should give Divine Acid a read, because in a way we were all like or similar to Chance the Rabbit at some point in our creative journey. Once so young and wide-eyed about your dreams, but now the pressure of the world around you, anxieties of being good enough, feeling envious towards others, and hating yourself for not being where you thought you should be or could be today is so freaking real. It's a deeply personal issue, and I'm so glad that Maru had the bravery in sharing such a story with us. I'm adding Divine Acid to my favorite existential crisis media list, right up there with the Barbie movie, Rick and Morty, and Adventure Time. And honestly, it's just refreshing to consume mature content that actually covers adult issues like imposter syndrome, wondering about your place in the world, and adult friendships. I wish nothing but the best for Maru and team. I hope he is really proud of what they have accomplished, and that continues to grow with their studio, Hexbrew Studio, for more outstanding comics. Also, a Chance and Jenny Love Bunny plush would be heckin' adorable, but I'm just saying, that's just me. Now I want to know your thoughts. Are you going to give Divine Acid a read? And if you already have, what do you like most about it? Comment your subscribe, like that, share. Thank you everyone. I'm out of here. And don't forget to give Divine Acid a fair chance. Fuck you, that pun was gold.